good morning. I guess it depends on what part of the country you're from or what part of the country you're in, but I'm in Florida, and it's kind of chilly. It's like 60 degrees. You know, I know that's nothing to a bunch of you out there, but this is chilly for this Floridian, I tell you. So I'm kind of bundled up this morning. I don't know, as the winter progresses, well, still in fall actually, but as we progress into winter, I will adjust. But after the summer that we've had, you know, it was pretty darn hot. I wanted to talk a little bit about what this channel is about. I consider it my way of carrying the message. Unfortunately, I don't always carry the message. Most times I'm carrying my message. I'm not proud of that. I'm not pleased with that. I would much rather carry the message. But a lot of times, you know, those of us who are attending meetings and things like that, we're in the book, we're doing those kinds of things. We've got a sponsor. But sometimes it's nice to hear how other people are doing their recovery. So, yeah, what I'm carrying is mostly my message, but it derives from the message of Alcoholics Anonymous. You know, I'm not always right. I don't think anybody's ever corrected me on, on the comment section. But there have been times when I'm sure they could have said, Earl, that's not exactly the way it goes. But that's okay, because, you know, I'm human, you know. And besides, I've only been doing this for 15, actually more than that. Well, I've been sober for 15 and a half years, but, you know, there was a time when I was in and out of the program for about 15 years. And I've heard this message since I was a teenager. My father was sober in Alcoholics Anonymous, became sober when I was, before teenage years, adolescence. You know, I've been exposed to the 12 steps since I was a kid. So I'm very familiar with them, but I did not actually take the steps until I was in my 40s. That's a shame. Anyway, I am sober today, and I'm extremely pleased that I'm sober. It turns out there's a lot of people that are extremely pleased that I'm sober. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, that I finally reached that point that I was willing. I did not reach that point by accident, I can tell you that. I reached that point by a lot of consequences. That's what gave me the willingness to finally take a look at myself and realize that drinking's not my problem. The cops aren't my problem. Judges aren't my problem. My wife is not my problem. My problem is Earl. That's my problem. The channel is nothing more than me sharing my experience, strength, and hope with anyone who's willing to listen. If you're interested in recovery, I suggest you find a meeting somewhere close by you, get yourself a sponsor, have him take you through the steps. That's the way to recovery. Personally, I added more to it. And of course, the steps ask you to do that, to expand upon it. More will be revealed. You know, whether it's going to church or joining some other kind of groups as well, seeking professional help, or watching a YouTube channel, whatever. You know, it's like a supplement to your program of Alcoholics Anonymous, if that's the way you want to look at it. Otherwise, maybe it's just entertainment. You get a kick out of watching this alcoholic walk down the beach talking to himself. You know, I don't know if that's going to clear anything up for you folks, or for me, for that matter. But I do hope that if you're in recovery, you stay in recovery. You know, you get to a certain point and think you're cured. You're not, okay? All of a sudden you get all the goodies back in life and you think everything's fine now. Don't fall for that. I've fallen for it myself. So I'm speaking from experience when I say, stay in recovery. They tell you to keep coming back. I'm telling you, just stay. Just stay. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.